Okay, guys, how's it going? I'm going to go right into it. E string right here, 4/4, and we're going to play the open E, the F, and the G. And then I'll go down to the next three lines. Okay, E string, and I'm going to count 4 beats with my right heel as my timekeeper. 1, 1, F, G, 2. Okay, that's it. If you're holding your bass, I have my bass in my lap. I'm looking at my music stand, obviously. My sheet music is on my music stand. I'm going to do this one more time. All reading music is looking at these notes and identifying, okay, this is one ledger line below the G, B, D, F, A staves of the bass clef. So you gotta count or go backwards from the G. So G, and then the space below the G is an F, like right here. So one lower, one behind the F would be E. So E, F, G. E is an open, the biggest, largest string on your bass is an open E. The one highest of the four, closest to the top of the neck. Okay? So E, 2, 3, 4, F, first fret, 3, 4, G, 3, 4. All right, whole notes get the whole measure. 4/4 is the time signature. We're in the key of C. Why do I know it's in the key of C? Because there's no sharps or no flats. So if you're on a piano, it would be all the white keys. All right, one more time. If you're just starting out, this is how you read music fundamentally. And the more and more you get into it, before you know it, you'll be playing stuff like this. All right? But that's down the road if you're just starting. If you're just getting back into reading music and are rusty, say you learned how to read music as a youngster and you've taken years off and you're just getting back into it, this is a great exercise to help you identify notes on the stave or on ledger lines, such as the E. Then we go up to the space. First space below the G is F, and that first line is G. Good boys do fine always is what we learned way back in the 80s when I was 14 years old. And then the spaces are all cows eat grass. So all cows eat grass is going to start on the A in the space. That's an open A string. Going up to the B, second finger. I'm using my middle finger, second fret. And, eventually I'll have two cameras on, but because I only have one camera, it's kind of good that you're not seeing how I play so that you can develop your original idea and your fundamental technique on pressing down the string, how your fingers are approaching the strings. There's plenty of videos on YouTube on how to place your fingers on the string. If you want personal help, feel free to direct message me and ask me for help or comment, and we can set up a phone call where I can actually have the camera on my fingers and on the strings, and that would be more of like a technical left hand if you're a right-handed bass player, and if you're a left-handed bass player, it would be your right hand on the neck, right? Okay, so A string, A is going to be open, then we go to the B, same as this top line here, E to the F to the G, except you have you have the 0 open, then you have the 2, 2nd fret, 2nd finger, and then the C, which is on the 3rd fret, C natural. And whether you use your 3rd finger or your 4th finger is, again, up to you and how you're playing technique. So let's just do this 2nd line, A string. Okay, I'm gonna count 4, and then we'll go in. I'll call out the notes on the down beat, the first beat of the measure. Then there will be 3 more. We're still in 4/4. Whole note gets the whole measure. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. B, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. Oh, got some clouds. All right, let's go to the D. Same thing. O, 2, 3 on the D string. O, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go again on that. D, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. I'll do it one more again, and I'll call the D, E, and the F as I'm going up. All you're doing is going from open D to the 2nd fret with your 2nd finger to the E, and then the next fret to the F. And that good boys do fine. That's the 4th line from the bottom. This is the 3rd space. All cows eat for E, and then D, good boys do. All right, so D, starting on the D string here. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. All right, now the same thing goes with the G string, except here it says 4. None of these up here, these were all 3. So the B natural is on the 4th fret of the G string. So we're going to, for the first time in all of these, rather than just going up to the 3rd fret, we're going to go to the 4th fret. And the more and more you practice this, the more and more you won't have to rely on thinking about numbers. That's the beauty of reading music, is that it actually gives you more freedom in your mind to determine exactly where it is you're playing. And this in half position and 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fret of the bass is pretty standard as to where you're going to play, just because of where we are in the neck. There are some of these notes could be played in different areas. So one note may have 2 or 3 different places that you can play it. I'm going to go G to the A to the B natural. That B is up above this A, the last line. Good boys do find always. A, and then B is that first space after that 5th line. All right. Okay, here we go. G, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. B, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Do it again. 1, 2, on the open string, on the open G string to the A. Good boys do fine always. B, after that A. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. B, 2, 3, 4. All right, now I'm going to do all of these together one time. Ready? Up, starting at the E string, then we go open E, F, G, then I'm going to go right into the A string, B, C, D string, open, E, F, and then the G string, 2 to the A and the B. And if you just work on this right here for, However long it takes you, go at your own pace, relax, take a breath. If your fingers get sore, stop. Don't play through pain because it's gonna bring up issues with calluses. If you're just starting, if you just took your bass home from the store, took it out of the box because it was delivered to your house, take it easy. Don't kill your fingertips. Let the calluses come gradually. It's a painful process. Literally, your fingertips get pretty much worn into and damaged in such a way that the natural response is to, nature creates calluses, which are good because your fingertips become hardened, and then the tone that you're playing is clearer, and then you can play longer without having that pain if you're having pain. So let's go through all four lines: E string, A string, D string, and G string. All right, 2, 3, 4. Starting at the top: E, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3. Jump into the next string. B, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3. Go into the D string. D string, T, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. Go into the open G. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And notice I'm not playing with the metronome. That's perfectly fine. And, this is a practice just to get your eye-hand coordination, mind-body coordination, to see these notes and to know where they are on the fretboard, playing it in time with the 4/4 time measure. One more time, I'm going to go through it just with no counting out loud or no notes, just like I would if this were if I was playing in a band or an orchestra. All right, here we go. 1, starting at the top on E string, 2, 3, 4. Okay, guys, that's the lesson 1, whole notes with string names, note names, and fingerings. Hope you watch to the end. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. It's great for the algorithm, so more people who are in need of these basic fundamental reading music lessons can see this content. Thanks again. Have a great day.